Hello there, it's your boy, Tasty Cake. What a morning. Now, I did make it in time. I was home around, so. Today, Mattel Creations released the Frogmonger through their site. Limit 3. I made sure I was home and prepared and waiting. I had a YouTuber on the background counting down the clock, and I was watching it. All of a sudden, it pops up, sold out. What? Refresh. Oh, pre-order. Good. Got in there. 1. What? Oh yeah, it can increase. So I have 3. 1 to put away, and 2 to open. The Frogmonger brothers. Get to, check out. And of course that CAPTCHA thing. Fine, CAPTCHA. Say I'm not a robot. 3 times there was a problem with the page. Like, CAPTCHA, Marsha. Get to it. And it took a minute for the whole refreshing and everything. And it says you're in the checkout lane. It's going to be 3 minutes before you get to checkout. It's like 12:04 gets there. Now, keep in mind, when you're doing something like this, make sure that you're signed in your account, the correct address. I wish I did that. Wish I told my friend to do that. Then maybe I would have gotten a couple of CamoCons instead of just one. But I'm surprised he actually got me CamoCon. So I was expecting Dum Dum to get me that, and he failed on that. My other friend, as slow at typing as he is, still managed to get me one. So I'm happy with that. But the Frogmonger is like, you gotta have Frogmongers. Like Grizzlor. I got 2 Grizzlors. The Knight of the Grizzlors. Because they're 5.5 inch scale, so go against Doctor Who very easily. Or any Marvel. The 5-inch line. When they went 7 inches or something? I don't know. I still have 5-inch figures from Marvel. So I can do some wickedy whack scenes. All my stuff will fit on Eternity as well. Oh, I'll have a lot of pictures. Oh, one day. Hopefully I'll still be alive to do it. Place to play it all. Oh, anyway. Got through. PayPal. I was like, oh my god, I messed up. And I still got payment PayPal. And 3 minutes after waiting the whole thing, got it done, ordered. And as I was recording the video, a lot of things happened, Ordering, I'll mention some of that, what I'm planning on getting. So I had in mind this and that. I was like, did I order this? Did I order that? Something came in mind while I was in the shower, because Hebro was doing a video about making the horns for Panther, matching the classics version. I thought, well, I can use another one, but people really want that from him. So I got one from him for quite a while. It's been my scene. I'm happy. And I remembered, well, someone on eBay had, eBay or Etsy. Turns out neither. Couldn't find it. Made one as well. And I was going to paint it for Duplicate. Paint it orange. Just so he can have horns. It's my idea, if it ever came about. But, if and when Hebro makes multiples again, I will order one. And not say anything, paint it orange. Just to match everything. In due time. If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. Doesn't matter. But if I could have gotten from Etsy or eBay, I would have. Would have one added to my day of spending. No big deal. So, got the Frogmonger. Did the video again. Because I had all these ideas in my head. That's me bring up. So, Frogmonger will be going to Orlando. So, I would take one, put the other 2 in storage. Because I had to have one on display. It's got to. I may have him as a sidekick or something. It's kind of weird. Figured everyone wanted so long. Frogmonger. Where's my mail? My cousin Richard with his funky pictures. Oh. As I showed yesterday's video about the Castle Grayskull, ooh, when I emailed the seller, who's no longer on eBay, because he's having issues, saying eBay's causing problems with this and that, because they do that. eBay does things like that. But he's, again, like, how did you get it? Because I thought he would send me a second one. I didn't mention it. A second one, I said, the slip was in my box. So either someone had a conscience, had to. Either someone had a conscience and brought it back to them, or it sat on a table in one of the places between Target and GameStop and Hair Supply and Food Place and Cox Cable. If it went to Cox Cable, Cox Cable was right next door. It would make sense if we got to Cox Cable. But who knows? The matter of it all is, I got it. It's a beautiful artifact. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. I don't know if I ever would remember again because it cost so much for shipping, but I'm waiting for the day maybe someone make a Snake Mountain. Their interpretation of Snake Mountain, either cartoon-wise or what's, traditional toy, and just make another two sides to it. Or, let's see, Snake Mountain was, you unfolded it, and so you had both halves facing you. That's the way it was shown, and the lava pit there. So there's something in the back of it we don't know. Or they can do it just as the old Snake Tower from the cartoon. Either way, I would love to get a 3D print of Snake Mountain, if someone has a concept for it. So on my ideas of, well, what did I get here, and this and that, let's see, try to get to the point of no rain. I'll come back to that. I want to see, okay, here we go, Etsy, second Etsy purchase, because I didn't think about it until afterwards I made the first one. Since I have, I did my little thing with Anti-Eternia He-Man, because someone did that, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to contact the nice German guy who makes parts for the saddles for Battlecat and Panther. I started with the one for Panther and 3 for Battlecat, and a pair of chains. I thought, I don't need all this. They're deleting it. So I had 2. I'm going with, I grabbed a silver one for Duplicat, which has, I'm going with the Panther version because it has the design on the back of it. So it has the crossbones. Paint that orange. And that's when I had the idea of, well, the horns, which Hebrew made, again, hindsight is 20/20. If I had gotten one from someone else who had it, either on Etsy, it had to be Etsy. But I typed it in and I couldn't find it on Etsy. I think it was like enough. It's like, I don't really need one. And I was like, yeah. I wasn't into Duplicate at the time, then I got a custom one. So maybe you'll have the helmet. I guess not. Give me a second. Give me a bit of a time for a scoop. Time for a big scoop of Athenos hummus with roasted red pepper. That's why I kept the R's for my title. Raves and rants. Rolls off your tongue like ruffles have ridges. It's time for another 2 hours, so a little bit snack. A little snack. I did have a whatchamacallit when I first started the videos. The King's Eyes. frogmonger is in my grasp. That's good. Second order from Talos Dream Shop. I still wait. I thought I sworn I had more stuff saved. But it did show all my save stuff, and like, okay, sold. What's much left? Now, as with, I was thinking I could expand further on them, and since I got those from Germany, little, I showed it before, little attachments you put on the back of the saddle, pop it together, and then a little clip to hold the strap up. I'm waiting for the total, so I went from down to 5 pieces down to 2 pieces. Black one, because I did buy a bootleg Battle Cat. It was red, yellow stripes, and black armor. For me, that would be anti-Eternia Battle Cat, not a black Battle Cat with red armor. No. Some people do that. No, to each his own. This one was a bootleg. I paid for it, so went with black and went with the He-Man insignia. And for duplicate, I grabbed silver. I know what can of paint to get if I want to. If I can find a small can of Krylon or something, I will. Otherwise, I'm not really worried about it. I get silver. Can't really see it. And so, anti-Eternia He-Man with anti-Eternia Battlecat. Faker with duplicate. Has a little place to put all the weapons just like He-Man and Skeletor do. I did put in a request to a customizer. Cosmondo made another helmet for Battlecat based on the 2000X and the claws attachments. As well as they made the saber-tooth tiger head helmet and claws for Panther that's coming out. I'm going to sell my Mondo stuff. It's just too many people had the issues with the wrong parts for She-Ra, the hair, and then with He-Man snapping in half, so I don't can open it. That was a lot of money for that stuff. I just want to sell it off. Say sight unseen, brand new in the package, you know, never played with. Keep in a box, whatever you like. That was a waste of money for me. And beautiful as they are, not worth it. I need smaller scales so I have room to put everything. My idea for the past decade was clean out this room and bookcases all around and get a whole Victorian look. Doctor Who motif. Doctor Who, Sherlock Holmes, British motif. But things change, you know. I could one day put up just, now it could be Masters of the Universe stuff. Or Star Wars stuff. Transformers. Ending up with Doctor Who, and then everything has to be sold, you know, everything lasts forever, and nothing's being passed down to anyone. It's hard. Maria Osmond, as rich as she is, she's not giving any of her kids any money when she dies. So promote laziness, like, wow, you Mormon? Of course, you know, at least Marie Presley. She sold off 85% of Elvis Presley Enterprises. The only thing she owned is the mansion. So her ashes and her son's ashes, because there's no real place in the meditation garden for I seen this place for her. You know, was it Elvis's idea to put his parents and the memorial for his brother there, or was it just the Enterprise's idea? Remember, if she didn't sell off all that 85%, there wouldn't have been that mall across the street charging to get into it. When it used to be just the strip mall, free parking. Head on down to Lonely Street, the Heartbreak Hotel. That was an outdated hotel, but I loved it because it was so outdated. Oh, so cool. So you can't take it with you. I don't know what Priscilla's thinking. Thinks you can ride that spaceship. Anyway. The ideas of 4 cats, not Battle Panther. Battle Panther will just be remaining purple with black stripes. And would mean I would just have to have Battle Cat's helmet painted. So I would just take Panther, the same cat. Same color armor, just match the helmet. That's it. Skeletor doesn't need to have all those weapons because he just has the power sword. So that's all he's going to have. Well, Duplicate would have the stuff I got from Tao's Dream Shop. Basically, Corey at Make Shape Create would do the mask or the eyes for me. And whenever I put the claws for Duplicate, I lost them again. Somewhere. As much as those broken pieces, I don't even know what the broken pieces are. It's in there. I hope it is. I don't hope they're not broken. Have them painted silver. So that's that. And the orange paint, if I do it, it didn't stick it well. Some of it came off. So I was like, oh, battle damage. So he has battle damage on his face. You know, the fur came off, so it's silver. So I'm fine with that. But he'll have, the picture has Faker with the power sword and the ram staff. Let's see how I do it. Because he's going to have those extra accessories from the Talos Dream Shop, which was sold out. How lucky I got that stuff. For Anti-Eternity He-Man, since I did that armor. I got him the boot knife with clip. I love that thing. So I'll paint it black. No. I didn't paint He-Man's. But most likely paint it black. The black dagger. Be cool. Do I paint a black dagger or paint it with a blood red dagger? Oh. Better yet, black dagger, little specks of red on it, because you don't get the oh. I got a battlefield built for most Origins figures. Just He-Man. I got silver. I also want to put that on Anti-Eternity He-Man. He's got that big armor on his chest. Might as well put it around his hips. Sword for Faker. It's got the knuckle guard, like the vintage ones had. And the first 2019 He-Man Skeletor. Which, like, why do you have these things there? The power sword doesn't have any knuckle guard. But it's legitimate. So I go in for Faker, so I can Alcala handle. Alcala with handle. Style. So, like I said, Faker can have the sword on the clip that's on the saddle for Duplicate. Or I can have it holding in his hand, either way. His own or that one dangling. So, works either way. That's what I did for the other Skeletor, the Terraclaw Skeletor, and eventually Flying Fist He-Man. They have the full power sword. I put the half power swords on there just for the design. Here they are. Got Flying Fist He-Man, top of Battle Cat. His accessories from the shield, axe, power sword there. To Terraclaw Skeletor has his ram staff. Another staff from Cartoon, I believe. They had a spot for it. The shield. Half power sword. I was riding off with Panther with the ram horn helmet. But if the custom can be done for the MOTU 2000X, the 2000X helmet for Battlecat, half one, and the saber-toothed tiger version for Panther, I'll have their helmets on the ground and their new helmets on. It's like, you know, round 2 fight with Duplicate with on the ground side there. Maybe Duplicate and Faker be against anti-Eternia Battlecat and anti-Eternia He-Man. So I had that because he's Skeletor wants nothing to do with it. It's like, you guys are nuts. I have the power. With the Temple of Darkness Zor to fill out the price. It was 20% off, so a lot of stuff I'm glad I did get. Temple of Darkness Zor, it's a glow-in-the-dark one. I don't know why they would blue one. But it fit. I can, because I'm using the white one. Let's get to that point, though. There we go. The other seller. Made in Kaiser Tool. One. I went down to one. Jet sled flight stand for the jet sled I had. Figure I can get one of those Netco ones it's up higher, so this one could be higher, this one could be lower. So that one's on lower ground. I want to do the King Randor thing, use his body and make Flash. You saved every one of us. A hover stand for Orko Super 7, which I have here. I just had to figure out how to remove the peg from his butt so it stays a little higher. And the hover flight stand for the White Sorceress. Don't need skulls because this thing is going to sit on the tower and she's above there with the Castle Grayskull on the tower. So that would work there for my Castle Grayskull display idea. And maybe put Zor in the chain on the inside. Because I was thinking, well, does the scene from the outside continue into the inside? Is it a different characters altogether? I don't know. But the idea of put Zor in it. Look, we can put Zor over there when she's flying up there. It doesn't have to be the same scene. Could be another He-Man Skeletor inside there, you know what I mean? Could be anything. One scene does not lead to the other. So I did that. It was called Battle Saddle Organizers. It's from Germany. One's for Panther, one's for Battlecat. That is true, and you'll look at that later. They got Power Rangers Lightning Collection Dino Thunder Black Ranger. And they also have one for Billy and Trini. We got the Yellow Ranger. Power Rangers X, Street Fighter, Lightning Collection, Chun-Li, and Crimson Hawk. I'll see the picture. Trying to find YouTube creators. The Studio mobile app just got better. Well, I'm not on the app, so trying to find. There it is. Okay, so I can delete that one. My first order from Etsy was Duel of Souls for Origins Castle Grayskull. But it was the little tentacles. I didn't order it the first time. I forgot. The hover disc for Origins Faker is a blue hover disc with orange on top. I didn't like the flip side of it, so I got that one. So one of my Fakers will have hover stand. Because I have the one custom duplicate, so with the mask. The other one is with Snake the Jake Roberts Masters of WWE armor, unless Make Shape Create Corey makes the other armor, so we'll see how that goes there. The regular one, which I'm thinking put on the... Maybe put on that one? But the fourth one, because I didn't know I wanted. I'm going to make pink armor. Or chartreuse. And so is Skeletor, so... I was saying, I'll put him on the hoverboard. Look at me, I'm hovering. I'm flying. Oh. And a Horn of Evil. You gotta paint that one. How can you not have a Horn of Evil? I swear. Belk, you're overpriced and you don't have anything I wanted. So, that was it for two things from same guy. So I forgot the sword thing afterwards. Another one from Etsy. Requesting the total from the guy in Germany for the battle armor, battle saddle organizer. And the horns I would have gotten, but I thought about it in the shower, and that's already sold out. I did get, someone made me a slight offer on the Masters Universe Classics Battleground Tila head custom, which the 7-inch figures for Masterverse do fit well on 5.5-inch bodies. The heads don't make a real difference. There's a slightly bigger, it's no big deal. So I went with, okay, let me see what the head looks like on maybe regular Tila, so she'd be blonde. Like in the old comic books, in the mini comics. So, that's about it. I just didn't ramble on as much. Still gonna take a little bit of time to download this, but I'm happy today. Got the Frogmongers. I got Castle Grayskull. My friend at Mega Customs is planning on making a 2000X King Grayskull head, so that'll be good for that figure. And that's it for the MOTUesday. Until I actually get the pieces in to show them off and go hee hee. Please like, subscribe, and share. Anything you want me to talk about, I have no problem with that. I'm not power hungry or anything. I'm trying to... okay, I won't go there. Yeah, so remember, time waits and turns slowly.